Evernote is a suite of software and services designed for note-taking and archiving. A note can be a piece of formatted text, a full web page or web page excerpt, a photograph, a voice memo, or a handwritten ink note. Notes can also have file attachments. Notes can be sorted into folders, then tagged, annotated, edited, given comments, searched and exported as part of a notebook. Evernote supports a number of operating system platforms and also offers online synchronization and backup services. Founded by Stepan Pakakov, the Evernote web service launched into open beta on June 24, 2008 and reached 11 million users in July 2011. In October 2010, under the present CEO Phil Liebin, the company raised a $20 million funding round led by Ducomo Capital with participation from Magenthala Ventures and Sequoia Capital. Since then, the company has raised an additional $50 million in funding led by Sequoia Capital and Magenthala Ventures, and another $70 million in funding led by Meritech Capital and CBC Capital. On November 30, 2012, Evernote raised another $85 million in funding led by AGC Equity Partners M8 Capital and Valiant Capital Partners. Cumulative financing by all above fundings is $225 million. Evernote is available in a paid version or a more restricted free version. Use of the online service is free up to a certain monthly usage limit, with additional monthly use reserved for paying subscribers. Data storage and access. On supported operating systems, Evernote stores and edits the user's notes on their local machine. Users with Internet access and an Evernote account can also have their notes automatically synchronized with a master copy held on Evernote servers. This approach lets a user access and edit their data across multiple machines and operating system platforms, but still view, input and edit data when an Internet connection is not available. However, notes stored on Evernote servers are not encrypted. Where Evernote client software is not available, online account holders can access their note archive via a web interface or through a media device. The Evernote software can be downloaded and used as standalone software without using the online portion of an Evernote account, but it will not be able to upload files to the Evernote server, or use the server to synchronize or share files between different Evernote installations. Also, no image or image PDF recognition and indexing will take place if the software is used entirely offline. Data entry, as well as the keyboard entry of typed notes, Evernote supports image capture from cameras on supported devices, and the recording of voice notes. In some situations, text that appears in captured images can be recognized using OCR and annotated. Evernote also supports touching tablet screens with handwriting recognition. Evernote web clipping plugins are available for the most popular Internet browsers that allow marked sections of web pages to be captured and clipped to Evernote. If no section of a web page has been highlighted, Evernote can clip the full page. Evernote also supports the ability to email notes to the service, allowing for automated note entry via email rules or filters. Where suitable hardware is available, Evernote can automatically add geolocation tags to notes. The online service also allows selected files to be shared for viewing and editing by other users, and allows integration with Twitter for storing or forwarding tweets. Users can also use Twitter to add notes to Evernote remotely, by sending tweets from any Twitter-capable device. Free and premium accounts. Evernote is a free online service that allows users to upgrade to a premium paid service for $5 per month or $45 per year for 1,024 MB month usage as of 2013. All Evernote accounts, both free and premium, have a maximum limit of 100,000 notes and 250 notebooks. Premium subscribers are granted a higher monthly upload limit, faster word recognition in images, heightened security, and the ability to search text within PDF documents. They also receive additional options for notebook sharing. Both free and premium account types allow notebook sharing with other Evernote users, however the accounts are distinguished by editing capabilities. In regards to shared notebooks, editing permissions to non-paid account holders may only be granted to premium Evernote subscribers. the free service does not make files available offline on iOS and Android devices. While sometimes they are available from cache, editing these files can cause conflicts when synchronizing. Supported platforms. Evernote clients are available for Microsoft Windows, OS X, Android, iOS, Windows Mobile, Windows Phone, webOS, Memo, BlackBerry, and Google Wave platforms, as well as a beta for Symbian S 65th edition. There are portable versions of Evernote available for flash drives and U3 drives. There is currently no officially supported native client for Linux or BSD. There is substantial variation in supported features on different platforms. For example, it is possible to edit rich text format and sketches on Windows. On Mac it is possible to edit rich text, but only view sketches. And on the iPad only plain text could be edited prior to version 4.1.0. Web clipping support is installed by default on the Internet Explorer and Safari browsers when the Evernote software is installed under Windows or OS X. Evernote web clipping plugins are also available for the Yandex browser, Firefox, Opera, and Google Chrome browsers, and need to be downloaded and installed separately from the respective browser. The Evernote email clipper is automatically installed in Microsoft Office Outlook if the desktop version is installed on the same computer. There is a Thunderbird email plugin, which must be installed separately from the Thunderbird client. Unofficial clients. There are some third-party clients for Evernote, Note. An open-source, cross-platform clone of Evernote written in Java, which runs on any OS with desktop as a Java virtual machine including Windows, Linux, and OS X, among other OSs. It was named Evernote before. People's Note. People's Note is a Windows mobile note-taking application with full-featured Evernote integration. Supports offline note storage. Plows. Plows lets one read, search and create notes on a Windows mobile phone whether or not the device is connected to the Internet. GeekNote. An open-source client, which one can alter to suit one's preferences. GeekNote lets one access, create and edit notes from the command line in a terminal window on all Unix Linux-based systems. Everpad for Linux, including Ubuntu. Sketch. Sketch is a free screenshot editing and sharing utility for OS X, iOS, Windows 8, and Android. The app permits the user to add shapes and text to an image, and then share it online. Images can also be exported to various image formats. Originally developed by PLASQ, Sketch was acquired by Evernote on August 18, 2011. Security breach. On March 2, 2013, Evernote revealed that hackers had gained access to their network and been able to access user information, including usernames, email addresses, and hash passwords. All users were asked to reset their passwords. Following the password reset, Evernote accelerated plans to implement an optional two-factor authentication option for all users. Partnership with Telefacubed Nika Digital. On August 13, 2013, the New York Times reported that Telefacubed Nika Digital and Evernote entered into a global partnership agreement. The partnership will give Brazilian customers of Telefacubed Nika Digital free access to Evernote Premium for 1 year. Under this global deal, Telefacubed Nika users in Costa Rica, Guatemala, Panama, the UK and Spain were also offered the promotion. Yingxiangji Business. On May 7, 2013, TechCrunch reported that Evernote launched Yingxiangji Business into the Chinese market at the Global Mobile Internet Conference. Denial of service attacks. On June 11, 2014, Evernote suffered a crippling distributed denial of service attack that prevented customers from accessing their information. The attackers demanded ransom from Evernote, which Evernote refused to pay. A denial of service attack on August 8, 2014 resulted in a brief period of downtime for Evernote.com. Evernote refused to pay the ransom and service was quickly restored. See also, comparison of notetaking software, list of personal information managers, SpringPad, a similar notetaking tool that was often compared to Evernote, references. External links, official website, Evernote for Google Chrome plugin, interview with Evernote CEO.